It's Junk Car Willie. It's been a long weekend. Went to upload all my videos. Come back 3 or 4 hours. There's one guy still racing, and he raced until his tire went flat. How many runs did you get in this weekend? Well, first of all, who are you and where are you from?
Well, we're up in a little town, Geneva, Ohio, which is just east of Cleveland. Small little town, and my buddy was a big part, John Bussler. He's here with me, and he was a big part of this thing. It was a team effort, and we brought down 2 motorcycles. We weren't even planning on running this one, and one you're standing next to, we ran that one until we ran it out of every record that we could get with it at this event, and then we went over from the 4-stroke over to the 2-stroke. And my name's Rick Prosser, and grew up in real rural farmland and stuff, and got a dirt bike when I was 12 years old, and it was on from then. Never ever wanted to do anything else but run dirt bikes, and I raced dirt bikes all over the place. Had a great time. Didn't have a lot of natural talent at it, but I enjoyed the heck out of it and loved it, and got into running race cars, and started here running race cars for Landspeed after a lot of years of running oval track, dirt mostly, and some asphalt, and got a NASCAR Cup car and ran it here, and got track record here, held it for 2 years, and that was really cool. But the car breaks real quick and easy. It's an expensive high horsepower motor, and I got tired of going home early, so I said I'm going to bring a dirt bike and try for some records with a dirt bike. So that's when I ended up with this and bought it, just a stock dirt bike. Now it's modified as far as the chassis goes.
What did it start as? What did it start as? What year and what?
250 KTM 22 model, 250cc 2-stroke, and they're rugged bikes. And then I run the 350 4-stroke, and been getting a pile of records with them. And
I heard you had the record this weekend for most runs.
Yeah, it looks like we maybe, we'll see.
How many? Can you do you know by just like a?
It looks like we got 104 runs down the racetrack.
That is in 3 days, right?
Yeah.
104 runs in 3 days.
Right.
Just 3 days.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
We had about an hour to go, and the rear tire, I caught something on the track and got it flat.
So you would have kept running up until 4.
12, yeah, I would have about 5 minutes per run to do the loop, replace stickers, look the bike over, get the back up and ready to go. So yeah, about 12 more is what we missed out on, but that's all right. You can't look at that. You got to look at what you got.
Well, you set a record, I'm sure, here. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before. I'll ask Steve.
There's a
but
couple guys that done some a lot of runs and
yeah,
hold a lot of records.
Well, I think you hold it for the weekend. Let's say, can we say that? We'll say that. I bet. I'll ask, but I ain't counting. But I know what I seen up there. I'm really just impressed and glad that I got something I can show some of your runs with. You know, try to get every run I can find, which that'll be a long video. But I'll put a dozen of your. I'll put a dozen of your runs up.
You know, John, and he was a big help with this thing, because we only had one front end that had the right outfit on it. We had to pull it off the one bike and put it on the other, and pull the whole fork assembly out and everything. And he was a big part of that. This all started off when I was 12 years old. So when I got that dirt bike when I was 12 years old, man, I loved it. I was on that dirt bike every day. So I was off of the horses and ponies and onto the dirt bikes.
He wants
right here.
A good man always throws in the guy that helps him all the way. Now he wanted you in here.
Such a help, and he's.
Where you at? No, your name and where you from?
Yeah, John Bussler from Cleveland area.
Okay. I feel like we're neighbors since I'm from West Virginia, right along the High River, and I lived in Pomeroy, Middleport, Athens, and Gallia County before my life, so I feel like we're neighbors.
I just went down to Daytona and ran at the short track down at Daytona on the dirt. He's got a short track Yamaha bike.
Oh.
John's run speedway bikes before. You see them and how they're sideways right up next to each other. And he's done racing his whole life, all kinds of racing.
Wow.
Got a lot of motorcycles.
Man, so next time I come here in the evenings, I got to talk to. I like to know that story. You know. Right. Is there anything that you guys would like to add? Okay. One thing I want to ask, and I'll leave you. How do you feel about Steve Strupp and the organization here?
This, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, because you know, just to ask me to come back, you know, I'm just you know, they have professionals, right? But they like me to, you know, I have a little audience they want people to know too.
Your content like you
so
I watch everything you put up there. It's awesome. It's really cool. Steve and his whole family, CJ, and they got a family deal and a lot of friends.
Yes.
they're really good, caring people. They take
And when you're part of this,
safety,
yeah,
that's what's really
and when you're
important.
part of this, you are part of the family. Do you feel that? Like I do, being myself at the event, and they just bring you in. Like I've been, you know, I ain't been to all kind of events, but you know, some events I just don't think you get that feel that you do here. Like Steve, if you was broke down here, he'd get you home ever how many hundreds of miles it was, somehow, some way.
Yep.
That's the way it is.
They care.
They're good people. Yeah, I love them. I love them. I mean, I'll say that right out. I love them. But that's all I want to say. I want to thank you for coming out and doing what you did, and you know, putting a thrill in somebody that don't do that. That used to ride a dirt bike from the time he was a kid. Took off when he's 17. Went to West Virginia and Key West and Maine. Then quit riding when 20 years ago. And the fastest he ever had was 120. It scared the crap out of him, and he never did it again. So for you guys to go over and over and over, I have much respect, because I have much respect for you. That's all I want to
I
say.
appreciate that.
As always, guys. Anything else you want to add?
No, we're
Okay.
good. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.
As always, it'd be a boring world if we was all the same. I'm not the same. These guys ain't the same. Each one of them, they do their own little thing, and no one judges out here. We've got from budget builds all the way up to, you know, these guys. Some of these guys are multi-millionaires, and you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it the way they treat you. So as always, keep being you.
away. It is 5.0, 2020 Ford Mustang. He hits the half mile at
142. What's he gonna do in the mile? He's still got it. 165 in the mile. Sounds like he's still going, so he's 142K. 175 and 2K.
And the 2K he does at 175.
Check out all the cars over there, guys. Look at them cars all there. I tell you, that's a cool rat rod, man. All the way down through there. He also races with a cycle. Is that right, guys? Or a mile and a quarter? I'm not sure. Probably a mile and a quarter. Hey guys, did you know where drag racing came from? Landspeed racing. That's where they started, and then when technology got better and they could get clocks that would time you in the quarter miles, where drag racing came from. So Landspeed racing is the father of drag racing. You can't like one without liking the other. You're a true car guy and girl. They call it the gentleman's sport, and I'm telling you, if you come up here and hung out with these guys, you would see that is true.
At the half.
Oh, great. Oh man, did good.
And 187 and a half. That's the
Ooh,
2K.
doggy, he was booking her, guys. He was booking it.
I guarantee accelerate. And he'll start to
Now, this
turn
guy
on.
makes runs. Started out yesterday, had a little sidecar on it because I guess there's a record for everything else.
Looks like a Z.
That white Corvette right there has made a lot of runs right there.
And we got Jump Car Willie walking around up here. Shooting some video. You'll be able to see that on his Facebook page.
And you,
I'm not exactly sure when.
Facebook and YouTube.
Facebook and YouTube, Jump Car Willie.
I take a break, I post, and yesterday I posted all night, so I'm posting them daily. It might just take an hour or two to get it out. Man, I don't know how many runs he's made, but a whole lot. I mean, like, a lot.
And Jump Car Willie says he'll be posting some of the stuff probably in the next hour or so, so we'll be able to see on his Facebook page as well as YouTube. All right, Rick runs 111 after half.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it is beautiful up here this morning. No wind.
What are you doing? The
Perfect weather.
three quarters,
113 at the
13.
mile for Rick.
Okay. 2K. 117.
117 at the 2K for Rick. I think he's picked up a mile or two at the 2K. car.
What did he do? He had sidecard on her. He made a lot of runs. I think 12.
114 at the
Oh,
half.
that's cool. That's cool. Come on. Before the minute up. Tiny.
115 at the 3/4
Oh, that's
mile.
right. Shorts on reels are 90 seconds. 1:15, guys. That's the 3/4.
115.6 at the
Oh,
mile.
so he slowed
We
down.
gained about a half a mile an hour.